We're back. Another week 5 matchup. It's the last one chronologically. Unsure when we'll see this during the week, but we have a matchup between the Division 4 Old Ladies versus the Division 3 Texas Two-Step. I think they're both 1-3. So time for someone to be 2-3 and someone to be 1-4. Question is, who will it be? Alrighty. Bridget's our captain for the Old Ladies, joined by Sarah and Susie, and Karthik is the captain for Texas Two-Step, joined by Steph and Jack. Let's
I'm not sure why I'm captain, but sure, yeah.
They said before you got here.
We nominated you.
We'll kick off with
You got voluntold.
That's my punishment, I guess, for being late.
No, who gets it?
We love geography.
We're not gonna
I'm
do
pretty sure we don't want to use any power-ups.
No.
I'm horrible at geography, so I would say it's up to y'all whether you want to use power-ups.
Cool, let's pass then.
We'll pass. Alrighty. We'll start with the Old Ladies. Here we go. Name the country from these cities within: Bonn, Ham, Rostock.
It would be really fun if Ham was in Turkey.
Yeah, it would.
Do you guys have any guess, or can I just guess Turkey?
Send it.
You can guess that.
Turkey, final answer.
Correct. Over to Texas for the steal.
My guess was going to be either Germany or Switzerland. I'm leaning Switzerland, but
I was thinking Austria, maybe.
Austria is probably. I think I like that more actually, especially with Rostock. I think there's like a pastry from Austria with that name. Maybe it's Rostock. I don't know.
Just go. Just pick one.
Let's do Austria.
Final.
Yeah.
Answer was said. It's Germany. No points.
One of them.
That one.
That's one of them. It's a country.
Well, just-
One right here in the
Right,
world.
being
That's
in,
all.
like,
we
Europe.
Right, yeah.
Alrighty. Texas Two-Step, here is your geography question. Name the country from these cities within: Varberg, Falkenberg, Trelleborg.
What's Borg? It's probably Sweden, maybe.
Yeah, it's
Sweden.
giving like something like Denmark, Germany. Sorry, Denmark, Sweden.
Don't say too many of them, but
Not
yes,
Germany.
it's one of those.
15 seconds.
I'll trust you. Let's go Sweden. Final answer, probably.
Sweden, final answer. I don't have my sheet up. That is correct.
Yay.
1-0 lead.
I'm mad Germany was already said because I fully would have gone full on Germany. All the bergs. I'm like, what?
It sounds like
Maybe think of IKEA. They all sound like
Right,
IKEA.
exactly.
That makes so much sense.
He's talking about the Swedish chef over here.
Alrighty, and music.
Unless it's old school, we probably won't know it.
Yeah, I'm good to just keep it as is.
Hanging
Alrighty.
out.
I could like toss this question out all together.
Yeah.
I'd happily do that instead.
Alright. Nothing for anyone. Here is the Old Ladies question. J.S. Bach's works exemplifies the music of this era that flourished from 1600 to 1750.
Is classical an era? I don't know.
I was thinking Renaissance, but yeah.
There we go. Sure.
Yeah, Renaissance final answer.
That is incorrect. Over to Texas for the steal.
so. It is either classical or it's Baroque, but I don't know which is which. So pick one and go with it.
10 seconds.
Classical final answer.
We're doing a lot of zig when we should have zagged. It's Baroque.
Damn!
I was
didn't
in
even
my
know
head,
that
I'm
was a
like, it
word.
wasn't considered classical until now. I feel like at the
Yeah.
time it would have been called
Yeah.
something like Baroque.
Well, if it's not Baroque, don't fix it.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Come on, that's straight out of Beauty and the Beast, man.
Didn't know we're playing the Bare Essentials today. Alrighty. Texas Two-Step, here is your music question. Johannes Brahms' works exemplifies the music of this era that flourished from 1820 to 1900.
That's probably classical.
Yeah, probably. Classical final answer.
Incorrect. Over to Old Ladies for the steal.
Can we try again?
Run it back.
I don't know
I don't
anything.
Wait. Is it Brahmas's
5 seconds.
final answer?
It was not said, so
Final
this time it's okay. This we're looking for is romantic.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay.
Well, Brax was kind of the similar last name to the last one, which is why I was like,
Oh man.
Alrighty. we move into language. Everyone's
I'm gonna lie, I literally woke up like 6 minutes ago, so
Oh,
I'm still
I believe
like,
it.
I'm not gonna say anything for Maestro on this one.
Sounds like
Um,
no one wants anything.
I don't know how I
Well,
passed Spanish, so I'm not.
we're great with languages.
Are you guys anything?
Nah.
Alrighty, old ladies, here is the question. In a redundant phrase, this 4-letter word does not need to be in front of studio audience. Are there audiences of ghosts otherwise?
Live. Live studio audience.
Yeah.
15.
I don't really understand the question, so I'm good with live.
Yeah.
Sure. Live final answer.
It is live, yes. The studio audience
Busy?
in itself, they're all there, so they are indeed.
I was spending the
Yeah.
whole time just trying to figure out what was being asked.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Kind of
I had to
wonder.
reread that a couple times.
Oh wait, the next one's even more difficult to read. This will be
Oh
fun.
fuck yeah!
Oh wait, Texas New Step. Here is your language question. In a redundant phrase, an added this additional amount of money from the Latin for good is extraneous.
What the hell? I never done it for you.
Oops.
Adding money.
Whoever wrote this, I don't. Do they speak English? Redundant.
This sounds like a Foser question.
15 seconds.
Not of the Latin for good. What's
Yeah.
Latin for good?
Bona.
5 seconds.
Bona fide, I guess. I don't
I
know.
have no idea.
An answer from Karthik.
Bona fide.
Sure, what they said.
What bona fide is not correct. Over to the old ladies for the steal.
What about bonus?
I'm good for bonus.
Yeah.
Bonus final answer.
It is bonus for the
Thank
steal.
God Tara's on our team. I feel like she's carried us so much, even though she never would admit it.
Jack,
Yep.
Jack has it for Latin for good. It inspires.
So
the bonus.
is it like bonus money? Is that what they're
Yeah,
trying
like
to
an
say?
added bonus.
Added bonus.
It's like a redundant phrase because bonus and added both
Okay.
technically mean the same thing. This is not a Foster match. This is a Josh match. So Josh doesn't know how to speak English.
Oh.
You heard it here first.
Keep that in mind for sports.
Right.
Yeah.
Movies is next. Everyone saws everything.
It's been so hit miss.
Yeah, sometimes it's like modern ones that are easy, and sometimes it's like oldies that are like, what the fuck?
Excuse us.
I
for
feel
being older.
exactly the opposite.
I'm talking oldies like the 50s, guys. Like,
Yeah, I don't think any of you.
Alrighty, sounds like nothing for anyone. So we will head on into the movie's question. Old ladies, here is the question. David Bowie has a cameo as Nikola Tesla in this 2006 Christopher Nolan film about
Prestige.
rival
The
magician.
Prestige, yeah.
Florian
the
Yeah.
Prestige final answer.
It is the Prestige.
It's my favorite movie. The
Now
only
I
one I
wish
know.
I love that movie. I know, right? We all got that one.
I was gonna say I was last to get it, but I could have got there.
Alrighty, Texas two-step to get your question correct. Here we go. This actor had a blast playing a womanizing unicorn riding version of himself in the Harold and Kumar films.
Oh, what are their names?
Harold and Kumar. I
Yeah.
have no idea. No, those really are their names. Now.
Yeah. Wait, is it Neil Patrick Harris?
Sure.
Sure.
15.
Yeah, Neil Patrick Harris. Final answer.
Neil Patrick Harris is correct. So
Oh, not in the
No.
scoreboard anymore.
I've never seen those movies, so.
Steph is on the board. Actually, I don't know. Maybe Steph got points last week. I don't know. I'm not a stats
I
tracker.
don't think I had anything. I only had answers.
Well, it is 3-2. Steph Higgins got points. PPG on the way.
Woohoo!
Woo! Round 5. Oh God, celebrity mashup.
Oh God.
Do we want to use extra time on this one? I feel like
I'm good too. I feel like we said we knew it or we didn't, but I still think sometimes you get there.
Yeah, whatever you
Yeah.
want to do.
we'll use our extra time on this one.
45 seconds. Texas.
I would say the only thing we would probably want to use is extra time, but I suck at the celebrity matchups because they're always the new
I
stuff.
feel like
You could give me eternity. I don't know any of the
all
people.
the time in the world wouldn't help me, so I think let's just do it.
Okay, nothing for Texas two-step already. 45 seconds on the clock for the old ladies. Here is the mashup.
Oh, Mark Cuban?
Oh yeah, I see Mark Cuban.
That? Or no?
It kind of looks like one of the housewives. I think you're right on Mark Cuban for sure.
Work. No.
You have to.
Is it like Lisa something?
I don't know the housewives.
I don't either.
10 seconds. 5 seconds.
Mark Cuban and Lisa something. Final answer. I don't even know.
Shockingly, Lisa something.
Yeah.
The
Not
only
the woman
last name
we're
that was
looking.
coming to mind was Lisa Leslie, and I'm like, that's incorrect.
Over-
Lisa Leslie is black.
Over to Texas for the steal.
It's definitely Mark Cuban, and I think she was thinking of the band of.
But
No.
It's not.
Leah. I think it's Leah. Or what is her name?
Leah Remini?
From King of Queens, I think. Who
5
that
seconds.
is. Might be Kate Perry, but I don't know. Pick one. Go Mark Cuban and
I like her second.
Leah
Leah
Remini.
Remini, whatever her name.
yeah, what he said.
Final answer. Props whoever got us thinking housewives because we're not looking for housewives. I think I heard someone say the woman. It is Mark Cuban. It's Hillary Duff.
It was Hillary.
I
Oh,
thought I
I
heard
should've
someone say
known
it.
that. Oh, I'm so annoyed at myself.
I could have never seen that.
His eyes didn't look like her. That was throwing me off.
Yeah, I
It's
think
the
it might
big-
be an older picture. I don't know.
This-
Oh yeah, I can. Now that you say it,
I don't know what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
I almost said just say it. You're not gonna get a Real Housewives name anyways, but I chickened out.
Yeah, you should have.
Alrighty, Texas two-step to tie it up. Here is your story mashup. Only 30 seconds.
Oh, jeez. I have no idea. It's a Screen Actors Guild background. It looks like, is that Madonna?
I know actually who these people are.
Yeah, but who's the guy? It's
The guy's
10 seconds.
slightly older white guy. I feel like he was like on like didn't he, like, he was like wasn't he like with like Anderson Cooper at some time?
name is Josh something, I think.
Getting an answer from Karthik.
We don't have one.
Nothing, Karthik.
No, I had no idea. Don't know.
Nothing. Already over to the old ladies for the steal.
I think it's George
Adele?
Clooney. I was thinking George Clooney and Adele.
Oh, I see.
If you're
Adele.
also saying Adele.
The hair didn't give me Clooney, but
Five
I
seconds.
got
like,
Andy
very
Cohen.
predictable.
I'm
I
down
feel
to
like
do
that
it.
doesn't look like George Clooney's hair to me.
Okay.
Okay,
Whoever you want.
Andy Cohen and Adele, final answer.
Answer was said. It's George Clooney and
Oh.
Shit, sorry,
Adele.
Bridget.
Yeah.
I thought he had smoother hair.
Old
No,
ladies.
I
I
agree with
was
you on that
specific-
one. Sarah, I feel you on that one.
I- here's the thing.
When Bridget said George Clooney, I was like, yes, let's go. They're gonna get it wrong.
Yeah, just this random white guy, maybe with
No,
Anderson
guys,
Cooper.
that's the thing. I was like, I know the picture. I didn't recognize him at all.
Oh.
But I was like, oh, that picture is like I've seen that
Well,
picture
there's a-
before.
But it depends on what mythology. 'cause
Yeah, there's a lot.
there's like all the different kinds.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
It's 3-2
Great.
still. Round 6, no longer the niche. It's now mythology for this week. Well, just for y'all.
Whatever you want to do.
This was my worst class in university. So
I'm good with just nothing.
Nothing here. Texas two-step. Nothing.
Not
Alright, nothing for anyone. We'll move on. Here we go. Old ladies, here is your mythology question. Athena's Roman equivalent, this goddess had a shrine on the Aventine that was a meeting place for writers and actors.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know.
Why do I
that
want to
one.
say Jupiter?
Oh, yeah.
I'm fine with that. I don't really know. Hera's the only name coming to my
10
mind.
seconds.
Jupiter, final answer.
Incorrect. Over to Texas for the
I
steal.
think it's Minerva, isn't it?
If not, well, if it's not that, it's Diana. Minerva sounds good. Go with it.
Is it Minerva?
5 seconds.
Say
Minerva,
fine.
Finally.
final answer.
Minerva is correct to tie it back up, all at 3. Alrighty, Texas two-step to take the lead in mythology. Here we go. She was chained to a rock, left to be devoured by a sea monster. Perseus associated with
You'll know that's
I knew this one point, but I've forgotten it, Jack. Do you know?
I can't think of her name. From Clash of the Titans.
Got 15 seconds.
She was changed her rock left to be devoured by a sea monster.
Yes, it's if you've seen Clash of the Titans, but I can't think of her name.
5 seconds.
Is somebody knocking on her door?
It sounds like it.
Okay, I've got to go check.
Hold on.
Stop.
Karthik, an answer, please.
Is it Persephone?
Persephone is incorrect. Over to Old Lady Cynthia.
My dog is like 1 minute. Persephone was my guess. Okay. Hera, Nike. What are names?
At 5 seconds.
Could it be Cersei?
Could be.
Could be.
That's the most unconvincing thing I've ever heard.
I have no idea. I really am not
Just
good
say
at
it.
Cersei, final answer.
No, we're looking for Andromeda.
Never
We're never
mind.
gonna get there.
I was thinking I'm happy I have headphones in because our dog would have lost her.
Yeah. Somebody was knocking on our door. That's why.
Classic.
Pounding.
Oh, not overtime.
Go
That's
away.
what we wanna
Yeah,
say.
we are not in overtime.
No, we are in the bonus round. Alrighty, we're in the bonus round. We are doing a shootout. So I'll read the prompt twice. There are, I think, 20 possible answers. We'll go back and forth 15 seconds apiece. Giving an answer, whoever has the most after 5 rounds wins 2 points and takes the lead 5-3. I'm going to stress that these answers need to be specific. It'll make sense when I read the prompt. Here we go. Name the last 20 unique breeds that have won Best in Show at the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show. You cannot name a breed more than once, even if they were a winner more than once. Once again, name the last 20 unique breeds that won Best in Show at the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show. You cannot name a breed more than once, even if they were a winner more than once. Please be specific. If I can prompt you for doing more specific, I will, if I think that is applicable. Old ladies, you begin. Time starts now.
Cocker Spaniel, maybe? Cocker Spaniel, final answer.
Cocker Spaniel is incorrect. Texas two-step.
German Shepherd.
I mean,
Sure. German Shepherd.
Final.
Yeah.
German Shepherd is correct. Old ladies.
Poodle, do you think?
Yeah, poodle, final answer.
Poodle is correct. Texas two-step.
there's got to be some like yellow Labrador Retriever or something.
Sure.
Or, yeah, go with that. Yep.
Fine.
No.
Golden Retriever is the one you're looking
Yes,
for.
thank you.
Golden Retriever. Final.
That is incorrect. Over to old ladies.
Wow.
Do you think a Chihuahua has been?
No.
Like a Shih Tzu.
No. Okay. that
I think
sounds
Shih
right.
Tzu is a good one. Shih Tzu, final answer.
Shih Tzu is incorrect. Over to Texas.
What about a Border Collie?
Ooh, those are good ones. There you go.
Sure. Border Collie. Final answer.
Say final answer.
Border Collie is incorrect. Old ladies.
Okay, I'm done giving suggestions.
How do we feel about Australian Shepherd?
Great.
Good.
Australian Shepherd, final answer.
That is incorrect. Over to Texas.
How do you feel about
Great.
Greyhound?
Sure, whatever. Pick one. I don't
A
care.
Greyhound. Final answer.
You make sure I do not believe. Yeah, Greyhound is not on here. Incorrect. We're in round 5. Over to old ladies.
Do we want to try Chihuahua?
No.
I'm going to try it.
No.
Do you have another one?
5 seconds.
Sharpei?
I don't know what that is, but okay.
Sharpei, final answer.
I'll verify, but I believe that is incorrect. Over to Texas for the win.
Jack Russell.
Jack Russell Terrier, yeah.
Sure. Final answer. Jack Russell Terrier.
Jack Russell Terrier, just confirming. That is incorrect. We're in sudden death. First team to get one, the other team doesn't, will win it. Start with the old ladies.
Beagle?
Yeah, why not? Beagle, final answer.
Type sudden death. Beagle is, let me check, is correct.
Oh, good job.
Texas needs us to stay alive.
What do you think? Like a corgi or like a
I was saying like a basset hound.
Sure, that's a good one. Whatever.
what Steph said? Final answer.
Said a basset hound. Double confirming. That is incorrect, which means old ladies will take the bonus round
Fair
in
enough.
sudden death.
Well, what is it?
3. Let me read these crazy freaking
Please
birds.
do.
Akita.
All of them are the giant schnauzer,
Okay.
the poodle, which was said, the petite basset griffon vendine.
Is that not a basset hound?
Random word generator.
The bloodhound,
Huh?
a Pekingese, a fox terrier, a Bichon Frise, German Shepherd, which was said, pointer, just a pointer, beagle, which was said, an Affin Pinscher, a Scottish deerhound, a Scottish terrier, a Sussex spaniel, a English Springer spaniel, a bull terrier, a Newfoundland, a Kerry blue terrier, a Papillon, and a Norwich terrier.
Terrier
All
is
of
never
those-
getting enough.
I truly thought corgi was a great answer. I was
Yeah, I
like,
was out of
if I
that.
get it right,
I like
I'm
Holy shit! Oh
I
my
have
god!
no idea.
Horrid.
Fancy
Horrid.
pronouns.
All right, we're going back to the fun little spreadsheet, or the fun little PowerPoint. Alrighty. We are in the back half. Round 7 is television. Texas has all their power-ups. Old ladies have their point doubler and their double dip.
I'm good to hang.
You guys want to use point doubler on this? Maybe we can also hold it. I really don't care.
That was when I thought about it, but I don't know if I'm confident enough to.
Let's not use it then.
Texas.
What are you feeling? Nah.
Nope, nothing for anyone. Alrighty. Old ladies, here is your television question. My own private practice guy, my friend the doctor, and my brother, my keeper are episode titles of what 2000 sitcom?
Scrubs.
Scrubs, final answer.
It is Scrubs to take a 6-3 lead. Texas two-step for your question. The Grasshopper Experiment, The Friendship Algorithm, and The Benefactor Factor are episode titles of what late 2000s, early 2010s sitcom?
Is that the Big Bang Theory?
I have no idea.
It sounds like it could be with those titles. So
Yeah, that's the only thing I was trying to go off of. Can we do the Big Bang Theory final?
It is The Big Bang Theory.
Good job, Carly.
Thank you.
6-4.
I'm slowly waking up.
Fair.
Obviously, I woke up exactly when Carl called me.
Had him in the first half, not gonna lie. All right. Here it is.
Here you go,
Sports.
Mets.
They can do
Double, I think, probably here.
say again.
Probably use their double here.
Double dip or point doubler.
Point doubler.
Yeah, you can if you feel confident. I mean, I won't know it, but
All right, point doubler for Texas two-step. I'm assuming old ladies are riveted.
We're
by
hanging out.
sports. Yeah. There's just some teams, a category comes up, I'm like, yeah, they're
Daniel's not here. How are we supposed to get sports?
Honestly,
Our son.
even if it was something I felt confident in, I don't trust that Karthik doesn't feel more confident.
Funny
You
enough,
know what I mean?
I mean,
enough, Bridget.
maybe if I didn't wake up like 25 minutes ago when Carl called me.
You know what, Bridget? I have faith in you on this one. I've read the question. Here we go. Old ladies. As an impact player for the Phoenix Mercury in 2021, this WNBA star led the league in blocks per game and was second in scoring.
I feel like it's got to be Brittany. No, she wasn't. She was in whatchamacallit in 2021. Fuck, I actually have no idea who this is. Unless it's... I can't imagine it's DT,
15 seconds.
and I can't think it's... I think Brittany... You guys don't care. Brittany Griner, final answer.
I guess she wasn't in Russia at the time. It is Brittany
Was,
Griner.
Oh, fuck yeah!
I love Bridget talking that out with herself.
I was like, I know
Like,
it's
we were
cool
chatting
team
and I
players
was like,
and you
we're
said them
sitting here
all.
in silence.
You got me.
Look, I was like, it's one of two players, and it's like, there's no fucking way Diana Taurasi was playing that one.
Yep.
Alrighty. Texas two-step, 2 big points on the line. Here is the sports question for y'all. Oh, Jesus. Why is it doing this? There we go. In 2019, FIFA named her Women's Player of the Year. In 2020, she proposed to girlfriend Sue Bird.
Final?
I couldn't hear you.
Was that what?
Karthik, no one could hear you.
Megan
Yeah.
Rapinoe final?
Megan Rapinoe is correct for 2 big points.
Any of these people.
I'm so mad about that one too.
It is
That
now
one,
7 to
like
6.
everyone
Good job.
knows.
Thank you.
I was gonna say, I feel like those were not proportional questions.
I thought they were both
No.
easy.
We go to word.
No, but like
wouldn't-
Karthik, as someone
Super
who
just
doesn't
searched,
know
like, this is
anything
not
about
fair.
like women's sports, you know.
Yeah,
who
she
Megan
is a
Rapinoe
widely
is.
known
We should do
athlete.
extra time on this one, Karthik, maybe.
Yeah, let's use our extra time on this one.
Extra time for Texas. Anything for old ladies?
Hanging out.
No.
Alrighty. Old ladies, 30 seconds, 1 point. Here we go. A Japanese cartoon genre is an anagram for this U.S. state.
Maine. Anime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good job. Good.
Maine. Final answer.
Maine is correct. Make it 8 to 6. Texas 2.
Good job, Susie. That was great.
Texas 2
You
step.
killed that one.
I was still processing what the question was asking.
45
I was like, I
seconds.
think anime. What the hell?
Oh,
Sorry.
you're fine. Text 2 step. Here you go. A name brand hair removal product is also an anagram for this Middle Eastern country.
Iran.
Sure. Iran final.
It is Iran. For
I just
Nair.
wanted to get another
Nair.
What's the hair
Nair.
removal?
Nair.
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 Ah, okay,
I
cool.
love that all the women were like, we know this one. We all know this one.
I'm just excited I got another one. I'm so happy.
Alrighty. Round 10 is in video games. So text 2 step, you still have your double dip. Old ladies, you have your double dip and your point doubler. You have to use it at some point. Or it gets auto used on round 12.
That's fine.
Understood.
I don't know shit about video games.
Once again, Daniel's
I'm
not
gonna be
here.
You two do. I trust that those all three of them on that side know it more than we do. We're just
Oh, yeah.
gonna give them the point.
We're just here to hang out.
Love that.
You're doing great.
Alrighty. Old ladies,
Congrats on
here
your lead.
is your 1 point question. George R.R. Martin helped with the lore for this sword and sorcery video game title that won a 2022 Game of the Year trophy.
Hades?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Hades, final answer.
Incorrect. Over to Texas for the steal and the tie.
I have nothing. Sword and sorcery video game.
Like
I mean, I
Diablo
definitely know.
3 maybe? Or Diablo 4, whatever it was.
That's what I was thinking too, because I don't remember when it came out, but
What
it was
was it?
Diablo 4.
5
Yeah, just go with that.
Diablo 4 final?
We are looking for Elden Ring.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
Classic,
we were-
classic.
That's right.
Oh
Aren't
yeah,
we all?
Ooh, my favorite game.
Alrighty. Text 2 step. Here's your 1 point question to tie it up. In Zelda Breath of the Wild, keep track of your quests in this 6-letter land with Link's adventure log.
I don't know.
Hyrule final answer?
It is Hyrule to tie.
Oh,
the
we should
game.
know
I was
that.
thinking that too. I was like, wait a minute, that's the name of that
We play
The
Mario
course
Kart,
in Mario
and there's a
Kart.
Hyrule.
Hyrule Circuit.
Alrighty. Why is this not working? There we go.
Good job, Karthik.
I was like trying to spell it in my head. I was like, that's 7 letters. I'm like, wait a second.
It is round 11 science. So, old ladies, you either double science or you double whatever comes in round 12.
I'd rather double whatever's in round 12.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Alrighty. So, old ladies, you do have your double dip. You cannot use it in round 12 because you're doubling. So, I'd recommend giving me 2 answers on this one. Text 2 step your double dip if you'd like to use it. Old ladies, here is your science question. Astigmatism occurs when the curvature of this dome-shaped transparent membrane becomes irregular.
It's an eye thing for sure.
Yeah.
Is it iris?
Yeah,
Iris?
I mean, double dip.
Oh,
but
pupil.
iris.
Okay, so we're gonna double dip iris first.
Iris is incorrect. 10 seconds for another answer.
Pupil.
Final.
Pupil?
Yeah.
Final answer?
That's incorrect. Over to Texas for the steal.
God damn it.
Is it
Cornea.
cornea?
Cornea was my guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Should I cornea final answer?
Cornea is correct for the lead. Texas 2 step up 9 to 8 to take a 2 point lead. Here is your science question. A surgery to crush the phrenic nerve that's stimulating the diaphragm will relieve a severe case of this 7-letter nuisance.
Hiccups.
Hiccups. Yep.
Oh, damn. I'm over here
Hiccups
spelling a
final.
Hiccups is
completely unrelated word.
correct to take a 2-point lead as we come into the final category of food and drink.
I'm happy we did this
Yeah.
one instead. Yeah, I feel more confident on this than the
Not
other
that
one.
I feel confident, but
Old ladies
More
are
confidence
doubling.
than science.
Yeah.
Old ladies are doubling. Text 2-step. You still have your double dip, so give me 2 answers. Here we go, old ladies. This is a traditional Greek dish where spinach, feta, olive oil, herbs are baked in a golden, crispy phyllo dough. Shut an and there.
I think it's spanakopita.
it is.
Whatever she just said, final answer.
That is correct to tie the game at 10-all.
Good job.
Well done.
Good job, Sarah. Truly crushing it.
I love Spanakopita.
Alrighty, text 2 steps. You're going to give me 2 answers, and this will decide the winner. Here we go. Texas 2-step. Marinate lamb chunks in oregano, lemon juice, seasonings, and oil. Skewer and grill them, and you've got this Greek-named dish.
Kebabs or something, I think.
Yeah. It's gotta be something harder, like kebabs.
It's a kebab. I think
A
that's
shish kebab?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like that's Turkish, but like, you know,
I don't know.
fuck if I got anything better than that.
10 seconds.
So
We have 2
we
answers.
have 2 answers, so go with that one.
Yeah, sure. Let's go first guess. Shish kebab.
Final?
Yeah.
Incorrect. 10 seconds for a second answer.
Okay, it's not that. Then it's
Skewer and grill them.
no idea.
3
What's lamb in Greek?
What do you say, Steph?
I said, what's lamb in Greek?
No.
Good need an answer, Karthik. 3, 2.
I
over.
guess to venture. Just
Guess over to the old ladies for the steal and the win.
Is it shawarma?
No. I'm pretty sure it's not. But you
What do you think it is?
try it. I don't know. It's like somewhere in my brain, but I can't get to it. So I
Korma,
feel like
final
maybe-
answer.
Yeah.
Correct answer is souvlaki, which means
Oh,
you're going
oh,
into
oh.
overtime. You do need your paper
Oh.
and writing instrument now.
Okay. You did it right.
Oh,
Of course, the last time I had
Are
to-
these?
I got
I know these are tiny as fuck.
That's fine.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Perfect.
That's all good.
I mean, we can see it when you hold them that close, but that is really tiny.
I don't want to I thought I grabbed a notebook that I've already written in, and I didn't. So these are little bookmarks I was using in cookbooks.
Alrighty, so we're playing closest to, so the captain will select someone to represent their team. I'll read the question. Whoever gets it closer will earn a point. If you get it dead on, you'll earn 2 points. First to 3 will win overtime and will win the match. So to Bridget,
Sarah, do you want to go first?
Yeah, who's going?
I can try.
So Sarah versus.
Do Jack.
Category?
sure.
Jack can go.
I'll go.
We'll go Jack.
Okay, Sarah v. Jack. Here is the question. According to research done by PBS, how many victims' names are written on the 9/11 memorial in New York City?
Not the Canadian getting this question. Fuck! Not that I know, but
Jack's good. Sarah is good. Y'all can reveal. Sarah says 3,798 and Jack says 3,100. The correct answer is 2,982. Jack. is
Oh, okay. I thought it was 2986.
hey, that was still a good guess, Sarah.
It was
Very good guess.
better than my
I'll
US
take that.
podcast.
Alrighty, who is going up next? It can't be Jack or Sarah.
Susie?
I'll go if you want,
Well,
Karthik.
okay,
I'll probably suck, but I
nice.
gotta go anyways.
Susie v. Steph.
I
If
need to up and Bridget for the final one.
Steph gets it dead on the money. Texas 2-step will win.
So it's
Here
like,
is the question. I mean, good luck. What is the word count of the classic novel To Kill a Mockingbird?
oh shit.
I believe you, Steph. You can get it exactly.
I'm gonna get it exactly. I have no idea even where to start with a guess for this.
I feel like some of these questions, if you get them exactly, you should just win the round. Last two, I'm like, if you guessed exactly, I'd be like, here, win.
Alrighty, y'all can reveal.
I have no idea.
Literally not a
Susie
single clue.
says
52,
52, 610, 670?
676.
676. Steph,
Get it
74, 675. The correct answer is 99,129. Steph is closer.
I got it close.
2-0 lead. Karthik v. Bridget are the only people eligible for the question, so we'll get straight to it. Karthik gets it. Texas two-step will win. Here's the question. On the streaming service Max, how long is the stage musical Waitress in seconds? How long is the stage musical Waitress in seconds when you stream it on Max? Alrighty. Karthik is good. Bridget's doing math, I think.
And I was.
Okay, Bridget is good to go. You're good. Bridget?
8:30.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
no,
Where's the
reveal.
camera? Oh, yeah.
7,000 seconds.
Oh, where's your number?
I mean, it was.
It's like the fuck? 7,000 versus 830?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bridget, I think we missed the seconds piece.
The correct answer is
No, I didn't.
8,665 seconds, which means Texas.
I forgot to add the extra zero when I was doing
Oh,
the
okay.
math. I
Which-
knew it was seconds. I forgot to add.
Bridget, that's like a few.
Yeah, I was going for under 2 hours. Turns out over. Shit.
It is
Oh,
over 2 hours, which means
I
Texas
knew it was
is
over
up.
2 hours, so I would have added an extra zero if I had realized I
But
fucked
you
up
really
and messed
have
up
to
the
be done
zero
that,
on the
so-
other one.
All good, but well done to Texas two-step with an overtime victory to
Yeah,
advance
good
to 2
job.
and 3.
Good job.
And
Y'all are fun to play, though.
You guys are so much fun. Oh my god! Like the first